Hey, welcome back to the channel. DIY Dad here. We are out in the garage by the Ram 2500 because we need to do a headlight replacement on it. And I have a method for doing this that doesn't involve taking the grill out, which you can kind of see here. My light's removed and the grill's still very much in place. I'm going to show you how to do that, but I will preface by saying I'm not sure you should. It may be more advisable to take the grill out in the long run, but this is technically faster. So here we go. As I said in the preamble, this is my Ram 2500. This is a 6.4 liter Hemi. It's 2018, so it's 3rd gen or 4th gen. Yeah, either way, it's that model year that's like 2019 through 2018 with the projector headlights. And what I need to do is replace one of the bulbs. And the trick with that is to get to the bulbs, there's a couple bolts that you have to deal with. So there's 2 main bolts and there's a tab. All right, so we're over on the other side of the car so I can show you this. So the easiest bolt to get to is going to be that one. So right under this flap, right down there, there's a 10 millimeter bolt. The other bolt is hard to see, but it's going to be straight down here. So if you look down in the gap, and the camera's not going to pick it up, but there's another 10 millimeter bolt that sticks straight up. And I can show you that on the other light. So essentially, this is the back of the one that faces you. And then right down there is the other one. Now this has a captive kind of nut on the back of it. So when you thread this out, you don't have to take it all the way out and it'll come loose and that'll keep the bolt in place, which will be important if you're going to do this method. I'm showing you here in the opening. So that one goes right here. There's kind of a little washer that it's going to screw into. The other one, as I said, goes right up here. Now on the other side, what's holding the back corner of this light in place is this plastic clip and then a pressure bolt. So one of these guys right here that's in a little like plastic retaining clip. Now to get to the back of this so that you can release this in the wheel well, there's a panel that comes down. So this just pulls out of the way and that gets you access to the back of that white clip. And then you end up pushing that clip up to release it from the little square peg. And that allows the entire assembly to pull out of the truck. At least it kind of does. So there's a flap on the side of the light that goes behind the grill. And the preferred way, or the appropriate way to do this, is to take the grill out, which means pulling a bunch of pressure clips off the top, a bunch of bolts, then you pop the grill off. And that absolutely works. You don't have to do it that way, but that little peg is a pain because there's nothing to grip on. So to pull it out the other way, I'm going to show you my method. It's a little dangerous, just full warning on that. But essentially what you're going to do is get a really, really, really long extension, if you're going to try to do it this way, to get to that 10 millimeter that's way down pointing vertically. And you're just going to use no extensions at all to take the one that's horizontal. And then you go into that panel, pop the little clip up, or put the little white tab, rather, push that up. And then you can pry very gently against the back corner of the light. I use a long screwdriver with a towel over it, and that'll let the light pop out. And at that point, you can get access to the back, and you can do everything you need to do to replace the bulb. But it is a little tricky, and you have to be a little cautious on how you do it. And then reassembly, you have to be a little careful to get that bottom bolt back in the right spot so that you can tighten everything up again. Again, might be easier to take the grill off, but if you're in a hurry, this is technically quicker. Once you have the lights removed, then this panel needs to come off. So it's these little screws go all the way around it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and that'll let this rear cover come off. Then you get access to the bulbs themselves. Again, this is the projector style of these headlights. It's a little bit different on the standard ones, but that's how we get in here on this type. Now there's a plug here that you can take off in most cases. Mine's broken from the previous owner. It doesn't want to come off. So I'm going to be doing this with it still attached to the truck. With it sort of braced here, and I'm using that little captive bolt to keep this from falling off of the truck. You do have enough pigtail to allow this to happen. So I'm going to get this off, get the bulb replaced, and then we'll put everything back together. For reassembly then, you're going to get this bottom corner back in place, and then sort of loosely align the little pin into the sleeve here, and then this is just going to push kind of straight back in. So just give it a good tap, and that'll push back in, and then you can hit the little catch to hold it in place. So get her lined up. I'd say line this part up, this corner first, and then tighten your screws up and give this a good pop, and it'll jump back in, and then that little tab just closes down. So just another little tip for you. If you do have a situation, you're doing something, ill-advised like this, and you have to be able to hook a bolt to a very long extension and have it hold, what I found works really well is take a little piece of painter's tape and stick it inside your ratchet and another little piece over the top, and then you can do this, and you can run your bolt down and actually get it in place. And then when you start to tighten it, because painter's tape doesn't hold real solid, it'll just come off and allow the ratchet to come free. And here's that white tab too, so you can see it. So this is in its unlatched position where it's pushed up, and then to relatch it, I'll be pulling that straight down, and that will make it captive over that little square peg. And that is what it looks like in its latched position. So it just pulls straight down, and that holds everything in place. And there you have it, full headlight replacement without taking off the grille. So it can be done. I think it's easier. I think it's quicker. I don't know if that's really true. Worst case scenario, if you try this method and you end up dropping one of those screws back behind the grille, you can always take the grille off and get to it. So what do you have to lose? I will say, just as two notes on this. One, make sure you replug your headlights in before you put your housings back in. Not like anybody would ever put their headlights back in without plugging that harness back in, like this guy did. But make sure you do that. And then also the bolts, specifically the ones that go down, are extremely long. So if you're cranking on it with the ratchet and you're like, this has to be out, it probably isn't. And then when you go to tighten it and you're like, well, maybe I'm not in the hole because it's taking a long time to tighten, it probably is. It just takes a long time because that thing is massive. So this then being the end of a DIY dad video, I of course owe you a dad joke. So did you hear about the guy with one leg who was sitting at the ATM for like 45 minutes? He was checking his balance. Right, remember, with any DIY project, it doesn't have to be perfect. Most important step is just to do it. No one will see the flaws unless you point them out to them. Have a great day. Stay safe. Catch you on the next video. Remember to like and subscribe. Peace.